that politically incorrect enough for you? Okay. I'm going to try to make a little few comments here and adjust this. I'm working with two laptops here and I'm reading notes. I'm not smart enough to talk off the top of my head. I write this stuff and come up with it. I'm going to read notes and everything, but y'all just go ahead and deal with it, okay? We're going to talk about rioters today. About 3 days ago, I did an article of great social and political importance. Got all fired up about civil disobedience and get this thing adjusted here. Civil disobedience and how the police was getting what was coming to them, and at times were changing. Well, I ran out of whiskey, took a step back. Okay, homeboys, it's your time in the barrel. Let's look at the three biggest Al Sharpton hits of the last 5 years. Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, and the late, great Freddie Gray. Now, just what do these guys have in common? A, if Obama had a son, he'd look like them. B, they were on the store to pick up some cigars, Skittles, or maybe you think a little crack. Or C, they were all scumbags. I think it's C, but and I'm just a simple old boy from Austin, what do I know? Black people, if you're going to find a martyr, a little background check would be nice. And this last cat, oh my God. I grew up with a guy named Junior who was a hitman and didn't have a rap sheet that long. How did this guy stay out of jail for 5 minutes? And the other thing they all have in common was death by stupid. Martin punches a Mexican in the nose who was packing. I know, he wasn't a Mexican, but I'm from Texas, just deal with it, okay? Brown, see, he charges a cop after he robs the store and slaps a said cop in the mouth. And Gray is selling crack on Main Street dozens of times and gets pinched. Yeah, they broke his neck. Maybe should have stayed in the crack house, you think? All 3 times black folk lost their collective minds, spilled out into the street and lit up the neighborhood. And not all black folks, just those that didn't have jobs and had a lot of time on their hands. Little Alex Hill down here in Texas got killed by a foster mom under the CPS and didn't even get a nose thumb from Obama or Jack and the Sharp. But then she was only 2 years old and she was white, and I suppose that means something. They pour out in the streets in righteous indignation and loot. I saw one looter sprinting away with a 4-pack of paper towels. There's your next martyr. Y'all can swat them bees now, okay? Okay. Back in my day, looters stole TV sets, and looters out in L.A. can get down. When them brothers strike a match, the fuzz don't even show up for work. That's the good old days, but I digress. I don't know. I don't know anything about Baltimore. I think it's up in Maryland somewhere up there. But I know Missouri. Missouri sucks. When I seen the fires light up in Ferguson, I thought, good job. But then that's just me. I humped equipment down in Branson for Rodney Dillard one summer, and I hate every square inch of Missouri. A couple of days ago, I said that I didn't have a cure for these riots. Yeah. I lied. I have a solution, but I was just wimping out. And here it is. Constitutional carry. Yep, there it is. You give a pistola to every mother's son and just stand back and sell tickets. Oh, Wilbur, if we do that, we'll just have the Wild Wild West. You got the Wild Wild West. I'm just trying to bring in a new sheriff. What do you suppose would happen if a bunch of riders were on their way down to burn down the laundry, and Fong Yong and his 3 daughters, 2 sons, and assorted cousins were all waiting down there armed to the gills? No ticky, no laundry. And don't even trip over to the Quickie Mart staffed with Omar and the boys. 72 virgins, anyone? Cops are real good at beating up co-eds for jaywalking, especially when there's 6 of them and 1 of her. But they're not worth a flip when it comes to facing a crowd of drunken thugs. The math's not right. The cops will opt for the donut every time. You cops can swat them bees now if you want to. And I got a dog here chiming in. That's all right. Let me finish this thing. It's going to take people to stop this stuff, and it's going to take guns, lots of guns. I'll bet I've got mothers for Gun Sense in America puking in their little girl's backpack right about now, but that's okay. I'll say one thing for sure. Cure for scumbags. Martin, cured. Brown, cured. Gray, absolutely cured. Jesus loved them all. The rest of us in America just thought they were just thugs. And by the way, is there anything I missed? Y'all have a wonderful day.